That's right, you saw the video title. We're ranking every coin. Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold episode. On today's episode, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, it's every coin in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. And the reason for this is simple. I think some of them are cool. I think some of them aren't. And we're gonna talk about it. So, yeah, there have been a lot of cosmetics within Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and I think the coins are very interesting as a cosmetic, as like a thing that you could change cosmetically about Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I don't know why that's such like a weird thing, but it's like, I don't know, it's just strange. That being said, I do like a lot of them. I think a lot of them are really cool, and it's nice switching it up every once in a while, and not having to see that same coin every time. Now, that being said, 99% of the time I only see the backside, so who cares? Moving on. We have quite a few coins here. I believe these are all of them. I might be missing one or two here, but yeah. We're going to start off here with the basic one, the Blue Eyes one. I think this one's okay. I'm not too big of a fan of it. I think the thing is, it's hard to judge this one objectively simply due to the fact that it is the base line one. It's the one that like everyone has had, and there were many years with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel without any change to the coins, and so this was the one that we just saw over and over and over and over and over again. So seeing a different one is new, just in general, but seeing this one is just kind of like, it's the Blue Eyes one. I might put this lower, but for right now we're gonna keep it in the middle. I had no idea that this Dark Magician one existed. It's pretty good. I'm not too big of a fan of it, and mostly because it's a guy. Like, that's just a full guy. And so it's kind of weird to see it on a coin, especially to determine, like, going first and going second. Same thing with the Eldritch one. I think the Eldritch one is a little bit better because it's less of a guy, but it's still hard to fully make out. That being said, still good coins. Both good coins. Don't really have any downsides for them. I forget which one this one is. I literally could not tell you as to what this... I think it's Dragon Maid, but that one in particular, I'm not 100% certain on. But it's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I don't know. It's good. It works. Next up, we have the Cyberse one. This one is unique in the sense that it's the only one that's like bronze. We have a bunch of them that are obviously gold. We have a bunch of them that are silver, which I find to be my personal favorite, right? Any of the silver ones I'm a big fan of. But this one's bronze, which is pretty cool. Or more of a copper color. I find it pretty nice. It's not great. I think the copper color honestly hinders it. I think if it were like silver and gold, I think it actually would probably look better if you made like the background silver and then the actual image itself, the Meow Mine, a gold. I think that probably would have been better, but just like the copper color is not my favorite. Next up we have the badge. It's a badge. I like the see, imagine this one with the gold and silver like this one has. I think it just look significantly better. This one's fine. Not too big on it. I have no idea what this one is. Because I know this is Cool Tune. Sorry for the terrible image here. That's my bad. Sorry, this one's Cool Tune. This one's Hero. I don't know what this one is. I also don't know what this one is. I think I know the rest of these. Yeah, I have no idea which these two are. Anyway, I'm actually... Yeah, I'm a big fan of this one. It's nice. It's simple. It's an orange. That's what I see. Or a lemon, I guess. It could also technically be a lemon. Or a lime. Something of that nature. You get the idea. This one's also okay. I mean, it's just kind of like a circle. I think if I knew the meaning, it'd be a little bit more impactful. But the thing is, it's not great in terms of, like, color or anything else like that. So, It's also a weird one in the sense that this one's white. The Yummy one as well has white. It's not like silver, it's white. Or, I guess it's just less silver, right? So that's kind of interesting. The hero one also is like that. Now, this one is my personal favorite because the full silver, I think, works really well with, obviously, the silver castle. Not to mention that the castle itself also looks good and just is a good-looking coin. This one's my personal favorite. I'm going to put it in S tier. That's it. The Millennium one, I think, is also really solid. Do I want to put this in S tier? It's really good. Yeah. Yeah. I'm also going to put that one in S tier. It's just really good. It's the Millennium Puzzle. Of course it's good. There you go. This is the Orchest one. This one is probably my least favorite. This one sucks balls. Why is it? This one was one of the first bundles that I bought that had the coin, and I was ripped off. This one is terrible. As much as I love Orchest, this just doesn't translate. Like, the Orchest crest does not translate when it's just pure gold. And I think they figured that out almost immediately afterwards, because I think pretty much immediately afterwards we got this one. So you can see they kind of figured it out almost immediately once they figured out the cosmetics and what they wanted to do with it. And they started changing up kind of the color scheming. And I think this one would have been really helped with like how they did with the Sky Striker one, where just adding in those additional colors would have really helped it pop a little bit more. But this just looks bad. It just does not look good. Pot of Greed's fine. I'm not really too big of a fan of it, but I don't hate it. It's okay. Actually, this one is significantly worse. Let's be honest with ourselves. That being said, yeah, this one's not anything to write home about. The Sky Striker one's also pretty fine. I think it looks good. It's also one of the few ones that actually has black in it, right? Like, there's black in the eye here, and there's black in like some of the shadowing. But this one is very clearly like black, silver, and gold, and I think that kind of is a nice contrast. I don't think it's great by any stretch of the imagination. It's a very simplistic design that doesn't really stand out in any meaningful way, but it is the cool Sky Striker crest, right? Which I think is pretty nice. I'll put it in B tier. This is the Cool Tune one. I think this one's okay. Again, this one I feel like is in a similar boat to that of like Orchest, where why is this not like silver in some capacity or some other variant of the colors, right? So far we've seen basically 4 different colors, technically 5 if you count white, but like black, gold, silver, and copper, and they used only gold for the I know it's hard to see, sorry about that. They used only gold for the Cool Tune one, and it's, I don't know, it's not great. So it's fine. I'll probably put it in B tier. I think it's okay. It's pretty average. I think this one could have been a lot better, right? Had it just used a wider variation of colors, I think it really would have helped it kind of stand out and really pop. So there's that. The D coin, it's pretty good. It's nice and clean. I don't really have anything else to say. It's just a simple coin that works really well. Like, it is just a good looking coin. That's it. Nothing too special about it. Surprisingly high. This is the Elf Note one. I think this one's also pretty mid. I don't know. It might grow on me as time goes on, but this one's not my favorite. Honestly, I really was not a fan of this entire bundle. The field, the like icons and frames and all of that stuff, just like that whole bundle, I was like, wow, that sucks. And it was with like a whole bunch of other bundles, and I was like, okay, none of them are great. Wait, hold on. This is the Elf Note one. This one is the other one from this set, or from one of the sets. Is this Cool Tune? I forget what one is this, because this is the Elf Note one, I think. Oh, this one was EXO. Okay, the EXO Sister other stuff is fine. I just don't like this coin. This is not my favorite coin. I'll probably put it here. I'm going to move this one down. I think this one's pretty mid. I'm also going to move this one down. This one's also pretty mid. That one makes more sense. This one is the Elf Note one, and this one is also pretty bad. I guess it's not the worst. It's definitely better than this coin, but not by a lot. Not by a lot. Actually, yeah, right there. Perfect. This one goes up as well. Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool concept executed poorly, I think. That's mostly what it is, right? I At least it has better contrast to that of the Orchest one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Going back to the actual Elf Note field and all of that jazz, I do agree, or still think that that bundle as a whole was kind of mid. The Extra Sister one was fine. Didn't really have any issues with it. This is Dragoonity, which I will say is pretty good. It's nice. It uses the black really well as like a nice shading. So I think it actually just looks really good. Just a nice clean one. I also like that it's a very distinct border, but it also has two of those, where it's like the distinct silver border around the edge, and then it has that like dotted or like segmented border, and I think that's pretty cool. So there's that. Here's Karibo. I mean, he's Karibo. Other than that, not really doing anything special. And then the Yummy one, I think, is also really, really good. Just adding into that, like, it's basically these, but instead of like a more realistic, you know, anime-esque one, it's just a goofy cat. And I think it looks kind of good. That's pretty much it. I mean, there's a ton of coins, surprisingly, but even with that, I don't think that there is a ton of variation. Like, I have them S to F. That's just how I do tier lists when I do this. But for the most part, like, the only one that I would say is actually bad is this one. So let me actually... This is the only one that I would genuinely put in, like, F tier, as it's just like a bad coin. Every other one I'm actually pretty happy with for the most part, right? I'll use almost any of these at any time, and I switch it up quite often. It's one of the cooler cosmetics because it feels very noticeable. Like, I don't really pay attention too much to like sleeves or to dual fields or to pretty much anything else like that. Like, that's just not something I technically focus on. But the coin flip in particular is something I focus on, right? I'm paying attention to whether or not it's the backside or the front side. And when I see that front side, I get very happy. And so seeing all of these, I'm like, ah, yes. And it's just that happy dopamine of like, ah, I won the coin flip. Of course. Ah, yes, I won the coin flip. Of course. And so that's cool. But overall, I do think that for the most part, all of the coins are really, really good. And again, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel has some of the best cosmetics. So there you go. That's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye.